Following their narrow win against Manly in round 5, Balmain sat an equal 6th spot on the Winfield Cup ladder, 4 points behind early pace-setters Brisbane. However, they failed to make it 3 wins in a row the next week, as an undisciplined performance from the Tigers helped the Penrith Panthers to an 18-8 win at Penrith Park. Another week, another away game. This time Balmain ventured north of the border to take on Wally Lewis and his Broncos, who were yet to taste defeat during their inaugural premiership season.
Conlon, the ball comes away to Scotty Gale. Out wide, it's finished up now towards the winger and Davidson, and he'll score. Davidson for the line. Have to wait for the referee. The touch judge says it's fair enough, and so does referee Annesley. And John Davidson scores the first try of the afternoon, and the Tigers are in front. They lead 4-0, and some good cut-out passing from Balmain. Concentrated attack, and they've chalked up the first points of the match. Just outside the quarter line, Elias on his own, down the inside, Roach, he's gone away to Jack, Jack for the line, Jack will score, Jack's in, good try, oh good football Balmain, great bit of football that, and they lead 8-0.
Quick shot of Wayne Bennett turning for some advice there, but Balmain are hot here at the moment. It's the second burst from Gary Jack in the match already. He's getting involved in the play very much from set play today.
Here's Langer. These forwards are really belting.
And it's not Alan Langer's job to run it up from that position on the field.
Penalty against Brisbane being in front of the kicker.
Well, he said that Chris Johns was anticipating the kick far too early, and not only had he not been behind the kicker, which is okay, but he'd taken off before the ball was played, and he was already 20 metres down the field.
Here's Godwin, 24 metres out. That looks to be pretty good. It's coming around, it's it's there. And so with just 13 and a half minutes gone, Balmain are now leading Brisbane by 12 points to 0. He's only 9 metres out. Elias urging his troops to the other side of the field on his own. On his own, Elias, he can't get through. Good defence from Greg Dowling. Couple of metres out from Brisbane's line. Elias plays it forward. It's picked up by Koneski, but it has to be a penalty to Balmain. Elias was impeded as he kicked that into the end goal area. Penalty in front of the post.
Oh, I thought he was going for the quick tap there.
Here's Conlon from right in front. He's got it. And so Balmain are racing away with this at the moment. We've got 23 and a half minutes left in the first half, and Balmain lead Brisbane by 14 points to 0. From right in front. There it is, straight over the big dot here at Lang Park. And so with 18 and a half minutes remaining in the first half, Brisbane are on the board, but Balmain have this commanding 12-point lead. They lead Brisbane by 14 points to 2.
The question over how far Brisbane were going to go unbeaten has always been as to when they would come up against a big, aggressive pack of forwards. I didn't think it was going to be today. I really didn't think Balmain would be sufficiently fired up, but they are, and this is the test for Brisbane.
Here's Langer from dummy half. Langer tries the little chip and chase. Jack is back there. Jack takes it well, and Langer's there to claim him and put him on the deck. He's a dynamo, little Alan Langer. Who said he wasn't good enough for State of Origin football? If you remember this time 12 months ago. And Gary Jack's got 5 in the sin bin. He's been penalised. The referee has interpreted that as time wasting. And now I'll tell you what, Benny Elias might get 5 for that.
He's lucky the referee had his back to him, because he certainly interfered with Lewis trying to get on with a quick tap.
So here's Madison from right in front. There's the kick, successful. And the Broncos, with 9 and a half minutes remaining in the first half, now have 4 points. But Balmain still have a good lead. They lead by 14 points to 4.
The Balmain side, every time the Broncos have the ball, look as though they've been told, well, we can give away the odd penalty or two, but keep hitting that line, and they're going.
And here's a chance. Here's a good chance for the Broncos. Langer, he's got it out wide to G. G still going on his own, back on the inside. That's Note. Note's got away from one. He sent the pass away, and the Broncos are pulled down only a couple of metres out. Could even be constituted a penalty as Tessman can't get up and play it. The ball towed through and they play the ball, and this will be a try, or will it? Yes! Tiedman scored. The referee said 6 to go. The mistake made by Balmain has just made it easier for the Broncos, and Tiedman has scored the try that has put the Broncos right back into this game. Last tackle against Balmain. Steve Edmund pops it up. Can't be held there by Elias. Rolls gets it, and Rolls' kick has come off the hands of Hancock. Hancock, though, has managed to keep it in the field of play, and Gale will score. That could well be the game. Scotty Gale from nowhere says thank you very much. Last tackle against the Broncos. Lewis, quick hands. It goes to Madison. Over the top. Hancock. A villain 1 minute. A hero the next. As he scores the try that puts Brisbane back into the match yet again. 21 and a half minutes remaining in the match. It's 18-12. Can't get his arms free. Last tackle against Brisbane. It comes away. Madison. He elects to put up the bomb. It's coming down right on the goal post. They all go high. Brisbane, I think, have gone highest and scored. It's a try. Trying to see through the huddle who scored. It might have even been Hancock again. We'll have to wait and see. So Chris Johns, number 3, the try scorer, Madison to try and make it 18 all, and he's successful. 16 minutes remaining in the match. And here he is. There's David rolls off, and Gary Freeman, the New Zealand halfback, is on the field. Had a blinder here against Australia last year, and he's got a lot of ability and a lot of organising ability as Edmund takes it ahead now for Balmain. They're only a couple of metres out. It's 18 all at the moment. There's Elias. Elias throws the dummy. He's in! Benny Elias has scored the try! 13 minutes left in the game, and Balmain hit back with a try. The skipper threw the dummy, sucked them all in. He's done it so many times before.
Let's watch and see if Balmain worked for the field goal here. That's 2 tackles right in the middle of the field, just outside the quarter line.
And there it goes now towards Hardwick. And he stands there, he's not sure what to do. Benny said, I think, take the tackle, didn't he? Hardwick plays it forward, and Note will have to be penalised for tackling him from an offside position, and that's even better than the field goal. So here's Conlon from right in front of the post. Moves in, it's successful, and Balmain with 5 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock have skipped away to lead by 26 points to 18. Only 8 metres away from that Balmain line. Note goes on his own. The pass comes away to Hone. He flicks the pass away. Peven, and Peven's in for the try. No try. The referee has ruled no try because the touch judge had ruled that the player has gone touch in goal. Brisbane down on their own line, and there's Hone himself running it out as it comes away towards Madison. Away to Langer. Langer's got Lewis in support in turn. He got it away to G. G up to the halfway line. G over halfway and taken in a magnificent ball and all tackle. Gary Jack again. The siren goes. The referee blows. And that's it. Balmain have defeated the Brisbane Broncos. The Broncos' first defeat in the Winfield Cup in 1988. A superb game of football. There's the man that broke the deadlock, little Benny Elias.
After their superb win against Brisbane, the Tigers were back at Leichhardt Oval the next Saturday to host the struggling Dragons, who had managed just 2 wins from 7 starts under their new coach Ted Glossop. Despite triumphing 26 points to 18, coach Warren Ryan was far from satisfied, labelling the game as scrappy and rating his team's performance a 6 out of 10. Once again though, he didn't have much time to tweak the team with another Panasonic Cup match at Parramatta Stadium, this time against the North Sydney Bears.
And the Bears putting the pressure on early. Penalty's gone to the Bears. Again, Balmain up inside the 5 metres. Vastly experienced player. And still playing pretty good football.
Very, very quick over 10 yards. Extraordinarily quick.
There he is from just outside the right-hand upright. Makes no mistake. And John Doherty, the veteran, puts North Sydney in front. 2 points to 0 over Balmain.
Well, they've set up the blind side for him. Look for the switch now. Here it comes. Graham offloads to Florimo. He in turn gets it back for Graham. Quick ball now to Toole. Toole, can he find support? Teasdale was there. And the tackle came before the pass, says Greg McCullum.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree.
Doherty. He struck that one well too. Just extending this lead for the Bears in the first quarter. North Sydney 4, Balmain 0. The impact of some of these tackles just shaking the ball loose. Conlon, switch of play. Looking for Jack, finds him. Gary Jack right through. Looking for support, now he finds it. Can he keep play game? Matt Parrish. Oh, this is a great try. A magnificent Balmain try.
Referee Greg McCallum blows time on. Neil was able to take it from the kick-off and immediately get it away to Gary Jack, who's gone straight through. He's up to the halfway mark. Gary Jack's got support inside from Conlon. Conlon is away. Collins to the corner line. Mark Graham can't get him. This is a sensational try. A sensational try from the kick-off.
Neil, Jack again. The crowd livens up. Well, he's done it again. Away goes Clint Robinson. Doherty won't catch him. It's Gary Jack again. Oh, great try. Put it down to Gary Jack. Robinson certainly was there to finish it off.
Teasdale to Doherty and now to Graham, but the defence up to Graham very quickly. Able to offload the Tool. This time the defence holds him just on the quarter line. Willie's dummy half. No one to go past to, so on his own he goes and lost it. Knocked back, said the referee, and it's still on us. Florimo charges at the line and scores.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one. The Balmain defence seemed to stand off, expecting McCallum to call that and knock on. Clark. The crowd counting down the seconds now. One tackle and that's it. There's the siren. That won't be needed from Gary Freeman and the Tiger supporters. They should rise to their team. A great performance. 14-10 over North.
Next up were the South Sydney Rabbitohs, who were smarting something awful after being docked 2 competition points the previous week for using an illegal replacement in their Anzac Day clash with Manly.
Elias tries the field goal and gets it.
Yes, Benny Elias taking the odds to 1 point at the start of the game. He considers that enough one-pointers will win it. There's a very smart field goal taken from the dummy half position. It was a clever ploy.
Now Davidson runs into trouble, and there's a bit of trouble in the middle. It's Davidson and Sirinen is involved. Everybody's involved. It's Roach. Roach is still throwing him. And there's a smile on his face as well.
Well, that's almost similar to the Davidson-McKinnon little outing they had last week. And this was a decent one that came in on him. But Roach, now that Davidson's retaliated, is going to give him some more. And watch this right hand go into action, or the left hand, and then another right, and the crowd come in and separate them. There were some very heavy blows landed on that one, let me tell you. 10 minutes in the sin bin. Steve Roach comes off smiling. And it looks like, is Davidson going to go too? We shall see. Yes, he's got 10 minutes too, so I think they were just kept apart so that they came off separately up the track there under the grandstand. We don't want any more incidents like Pocock and Johnston last week for Manly and South. They had a bit of a set too in the tunnel.
I guess, Bill Anderson, that flare-up was inevitable.
Well, they're always going to be fireworks early, weren't they? You've got 2 big packs of forwards here. They're both very aggressive. I thought that Roach did hit Davidson a little bit high there, but now that's sorted out. We might settle down to some football.
Here's some football as Maven takes it on the burst, goes for the corner, is caught short, reaches out, scores. No try. No try. Oh, what a game of football at the stadium. Adam O'Neill from dummy half. Got around Gale, still going. Second fine run he's made, but he's lost the ball. Nick Stone taking a long time to work out who's got the ball.
It's a Balmain ball. He's had to give it that way because they didn't create an offence in getting the ball. Elias is the man that fell on it.
Here's Gary Jack turning it back inside for Gale. Now back for Neil. Running off Neil was Maguire. Back inside for Sirinen. Sirinen's got support from Conlon. Conlon's to the quarter line. Inside pass for Robinson. Robinson will score. A great Balmain try. Beautiful football from the Tigers. Where Billy Anderson has been saying that South's centres find it difficult to adjust, but this time it's gone to Roach. And Roach gets another serve. And who was it? One guess. Les Davidson.
Yes, watch this. At the end of it, Roach goes down on his back and in comes Davidson over the top. Well, Stone's having plenty to say. Phoenix listening. Pearce is there to represent his man. Should it be called for? And there was the big wink from Roach. And he's got the penalty. And Con will take the kick at goal. And that might be classified as a sucker bet to Balmain. But this is the difficult side of the field for a right foot round the corner kicker to kick. You agree, Bill Anderson?
Yes, this is going to be a difficult one for Ross Conlon. He hasn't been in good kicking form, but, you know, 12 months ago, you'd have backed him in on this.
Yes, he's got to make it. They all tend to hook them slightly. This one he's got to try to keep straight or bring it back a little bit.
Well, he's done everything correctly. Right between the posts. Fine kick from Conlon. South Sydney in possession, just 12 out. It's Fennick who's got it. Coleman,
the referee's got Neil at last.
Coleman wants a quick penalty.
No, he's got to take the kick for goal there. There's no question about it. It'll be a very ill-advised thing to do, to take a quick tap and go on with it, because there's a 2-point dead set for sure offer there that the South Sydney side have to take.
Now here's Ellison with a pretty easy shot for goal for his side, and he makes no mistake. The gap is narrow. Coleman, Paul Blake, the little kick ahead. He's done this so often, Blake, and he's picked it up magnificently. And Paul Blake is going to score a magnificent try. Oh, he makes it look so easy.
Yes, indeed. That was an absolutely sensational solo effort.
This is the man who can win it, that Paul Blake, as South Sydney swing it wide to Maven. Maven's got an overlap, gives it to Adam O'Neill. O'Neill, has he got the pace? He's got around Maguire. Trips, he's up again. But the defence now comes to him. Almost another try.
Try-saving trip there by Maguire. Legitimate.
Oh, magnificent pass for Darryl Neville, who's in under the post. South Sydney, magnificent.
Enormous work rate, this fellow Maguire.
Now Neil's given it away to Michael Ross, who's going to score. Michael Ross in for the Tigers to put him right back into this game. Maguire caught 5 metres from halfway. This is going to be a contest right to the final whistle. 3 points the difference. South Sydney got their nose in front. Here's Gary Jack getting support from Conlon. Interception! Interception from Darryl Neville! Darryl Neville will score into the post. Now he's decided to just put it out over the line. Oh, what happiness in the South Sydney camp. George Piggins, who about this time last Monday was looking decidedly low. Today he feels quite happy.
He wouldn't call it Kiggy's brother at the moment, would he?
Mark Ellison, can he keep his perfect record? Tell you what, he can. A great kick again from Ellison. 5 from 5, and South Sydney lead 22-13 as the final whistle sounds, and that is the ball game.
Well, a game that'll live long in the memories of people that have seen it here at the magnificent stadium, the Sydney Football Stadium. 22 South Sydney, 13 to Balmain.